Miss Travels. This is day 3 of Vlogmas, where we are going to continue our exploration of everything international school teaching. And today we are talking about the top 5 interview questions that I'm usually asked in the interview process, and then what you can ask these schools back, because this is a two-way street. This is a relationship, and you are also finding your fit. We're not accepting a job just because it's first come, your first offer, maybe your first time on the block, your first time overseas. No, we're going to be purposeful. We are approaching this as a relationship because you do have a relationship with your work. So let's get into it. I am doing my makeup. I literally have less than 5 minutes to get ready. I know influencers say that all the time. I'm not an influencer. However, it's 7:28 and I need to be out that door technically at 7:30. So here we are. At least I'm dressed. This is what I wear to work today. Nice little slip in the middle. Really cute. Excuse my towel. It is washed. It is clean. However, my gym shorts wanted to just spread their love apparently. So here we are. I gotta wake up. Give me 1 second. All my information is on here. Well, it's still loading. So I'm just gonna show you how I do my makeup. I honestly just put some concealer down. Every now and then I actually put actual foundation. We have come to life. We have come to life. Yeah, I keep it pretty simple. Try to keep my cheekbones high. And then I just put some here in my eyes to make it seem like I have some eyeshadow and not let it get clunky. You know, I'm not trying to be perfect here. I'm just trying to add some dimension. Ooh, it just turned out. Be right back. It loaded. I'm so excited for you guys to see the final product. Don't have a due date yet. Don't have a set release date yet, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, 7:32. I'm definitely gonna be late. Or I am late. But I'm making time for this because I care. For me, as a new teacher on the block, when I first started my journey, I was literally like right out of college. So one of the things I was asked and seem to be asked every single time I have been hired on is what kind of experience do I have with the inquiry-based program, with definitely the IB International Baccalaureate program, and then also project-based learning. Why? Because a lot of those things are very synonymous with each other, as in the expected results, the expected skills that the kids will be able to demonstrate to you and apply in various contexts, and then just your ability to connect your assessments, your formative and your summative assessments, to real-world processes. So it's not just a paper that the kids are completing, but what are their real-world takeaways? All 3 of those are different frameworks, but they're very interrelated. So if you have experience with any of those 3, keep that. This technology has become so imperative lately. What digital tools or platforms do you incorporate in your daily teaching, as well as your boundaries and limits on those tools? How do you ensure that you are incorporating standards into your lesson planning? Specifically, can you name what standards you are using? Are you coming from the Common Core US system? Are you coming from the National British Curriculum, the IB? And we can talk a lot about that in the future because that is a major program international schools look for, and that makes you highly competitive. If you have some kind of training, some kind of experience. I actually went to a university to get in-depth look into the PYP specific program for teaching and learning. But not everyone does that. Some schools pay for it, but if you have that background, it does make you as a more competitive candidate. Okay, I listed 3, right? Yes. How do you build strong relationships with your students? Of course. But my thing I wanted to talk to you the most about is, what experience do you have in units by design or backwards planning? Backwards unit planning. They want to know how you structure your lessons to ensure that it's holistic, that there's differentiation, and that there's a wide spectrum available for your different kinds of learners. So those are 5 interview questions from my student. I'm so excited to show you. And some things that you can ask the school, because this is a two-way street. This is a relationship. Number 1 is going to be about work culture. How does leadership support new teachers at a school? Not just with settling in, as in you moving, as in you being social and making friends, but in what ways are the policies, school expectations, kinds of grades and assessments broken down step by step for you as a new teacher, so that way you are more comfortable in what processes you have. Okay, so oh my God. Okay, one of the things you can ask is, how many contact days do you have with students, so face-to-face time with students, and then how many days are used for in-service professional development or preparing, for example, your classroom at the beginning of the year, in order to know how much time you are going to be using at home for extra prep. What internal and external opportunities are there for professional development? I've been at schools that will pay to have me sent abroad to another country or another city, and I take professional development from that location. They've given me stipends, and I have been fully covered with like spending money. They cover hotels, etc. I've been at schools where I can do that, but the school only covers the program itself, and all that extra stuff is covered by me. And I've been at schools that say they offer that, but actually they don't, and their professional development is maybe someone doing a tele-PD, or someone that comes into the school and gives that PD to everyone. So something to consider. And my 5th and final question that you can ask a international school is, what is the school's 3 to 5 year plan? What you are looking for in their response is, where is their money being allocated to? Are they sticking with the same scope and sequence? Are they transitioning between programs? Are they about to go through accreditation from their national or regional set of creditors, which means that you are about to come into a school that is either going to rearrange a lot of policies or be even more strict with their policies and not allow any room for flexibility or error with new staff? That was my feedback. I don't want to say too much because I have so many great things to offer you soon. But at the end of the day, I really just want to share my experiences with those of you. Thank you for coming back, and I will see you for Vlogmas.